What up, what up, man? Listen, home, by popular demand, Pnoid's now selling merch. Man, look here, all right? We got 3 designs. We got the Pnoid Gorilla regular avatar. We have the Red Dead Redemption. And on top of that, man, listen, we got motherfucking Angry Gorilla, all right? We got t-shirts. We have onesies for your baby. Take your baby and turn it into a baby gorilla. On top of that, we got pillows. Come cuddle up with the gorilla. And on top of that, we got cell phones and mugs. Cop you some merch right now.
All right, Tom Pease, we are live.
What up, and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Pnoid Live. Man, listen, it's goddamn Saturday. I'll be honest with you, it is my Friday. I just got done working today at like 5 o'clock, got back to the crib, had me a steak, a loaded baked potato, some potato rolls, and a motherfucking beer. God damn it, I am good right now, and I'm here, like, legitimately. I'll be honest with you, it's rare. It is fucking rare nowadays that we have the opportunity to have, you know what I'm saying, my bottom bitch grace us with his fucking presence on our stream. Everybody say what up to the only YouTuber with bedazzled knee pads. Motherfucking accelerate. What up, man?
Dude, I'm already fucking up the stream. I'm looking at, like, the Discord widget is not correct. I'm trying to fix that right now.
I don't really give a shit. Yo, they know who the fuck is here. You know what I'm saying? Legit. Yo, it's been a couple, like, yo, see, because I'm an actual person, right? I'm not a welfare living motherfucker. So I only get steak when I earn it, right? And it's been a couple of months, I'll be honest with you, with some fucking for some steak. Like, let me be real. I'm gonna tell you all a story about what happened to me this week. So I started this job about 3 weeks ago at this point, right? Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. So I work my first week, you know what I'm saying? So the second week you get paid, you know what I'm saying? You got to work all that first week, and I'm getting paid a percentage of the load. So I'm a subcontractor, right? So the second week, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to get a check. This dude goes and drops my check off at my bank with the teller, with the manager of that fucking branch of my bank. And because the dude is Eastern European, he fucking labels it as a terrorist check and holds it for 10 fucking days, right? To work all goddamn week without any, what the fuck, man? Listen, yo, I swear to God, who the fuck, like, what the fuck's going on, man? I heard some fucking beeping in the background. Did you leave and come back?
No, we're good. I just moved everything to the live channel. We were talking in general.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. Anyway, no, that's not what I want. I want Boogadine Soldier. All right, there we go. I'd give him motherfucking to do the goddamn role. Anyway, right. So, like, yo, I've been working all week without a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been I'm borrowed from everybody, legit. Like, yo, shit is fucked up. I told these motherfuckers, like, yo, man, listen. Like, I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm upset that I have to fucking stand here and pay fees to motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Because, like, my bank, I told us to, right? Because, like, y'all motherfuckers want to be racist because y'all don't want to hand the goddamn, you don't want to clear a check for me, right? Yo, so I stood here and I'm all fucking, like, yo, my boss went to my branch this week and I got my second check before I got my first one that still has a fucking hold on it, right? Legit. And I know I got money coming. I made $2,500 this week in 6 days, dude. Legit. Grinding fucking hard and shit. Making this shit happen. I done been to like fucking 10 states this week, right? The only one I didn't touch was Missouri. Like, yo, but for real, man, I'm fucking livid about that check situation. But because of the fact I got a couple of bucks in my pocket, I got some Jango-lang, I decided to go get me a fucking steak and some goddamn beer and a bacon.
I would say someday, man, when you're gonna come through Kansas City, you're gonna pick my fat ass up and we're gonna get some goddamn Kansas City barbecue.
Yo, I'm with the ideology. It's gonna happen. Legit. Yo, because I've been to Memphis and had barbecue.
Or I'm gonna take it to you when the apocalypse happens, because I already told you, like, I'm a bitch. I'm gonna go hide with Tom Pnoid.
Yo, it's not like legit. You could be good up my way. Like, yo, like, I'll be real. Like, this COVID shit happened and everybody was like, oh, okay. And then we just kept going. Like, fucking nothing closed down. Like, I mean, like, the major branches of places are all fucked up because, like, they're only open like 8 or 9 hours a day. You know what I mean?
You were also one of the few people that had the foresight whenever you went to Walmart and saw that the TP aisle was empty, that the immediate response is go buy ammunition.
Yo,
right?
man.
That's. I mean, it's not. It makes perfect sense too. Like, it's not in question. If everybody's buying toilet paper and you can't buy any toilet paper, like, wiping your ass is not that important. But people are dumb, so you need to go buy bullets.
See, and this is what I was trying to tell you about your stream earlier, right? Like, I put that in the chat, right? I try to like stand here and put it in the chat. Like, I put at Excel because I was on my phone driving a tractor trailer down the road, right? You know what I mean? Yo, memes of destruction, what up, man? Fucking yo, privileged white male, outlaw, Gulf City, man. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Fishmail, Dan the Defiant. I don't know how the fuck Outlaw didn't have a wrench here. Fat Andy, what the fuck is going on, my brother? Yo, welcome, Red Raptor. He also got a wrench today. Daryl Levin, Desert Coyote, and Captain Falcon. You know, I mean, legit, it is nice to see all your motherfuckers out here and shit. All right, yeah, everybody already got their wrenches and whatnot. Y'all been handing out wrenches and they ain't been motherfucking giving. This is a wrench, no state. Everybody gets a wrench. I don't give a fuck if I grow to like 100, 200, fucking 1,000 people watching. I'm going to hire somebody to motherfucking be handing out goddamn wrenches. Let's see, Gypsy, what up? Yo, look, we're staying a free speech channel. I don't care.
The chat's gonna be a fun place.
Yo, I don't give a
fuck. Where people say whatever they want and do whatever they want. And if somebody shows up and they don't have a wrench, you want to time them out? Fine, have fun.
No.
We're gonna eventually give that guy
out on this channel.
Well, we're eventually gonna give that guy a wrench, but like, abuse your power while you have it. While you can.
Legit. Yo, look, man, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna remain a free speech platform. I don't give a fuck what happens. My channel will always be free speech. I don't care, fucking whatever. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It does not.
Well, you're already permanently demonetized by YouTube. I actually go and check occasionally to see if they fix that resubmission thing. They don't. Yeah. You're permanently demonetized. No. You have no option to ever monetize again, which is still crazy to me. It's still nuts. But 4 days after monetization was approved, they banned you for a video that was posted 4 days before monetization was approved.
Yeah. Welcome to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Legit.
In other words, Susan ain't gonna pay us, so go to streamlabs.com/Pnoid News.
Pnoid News.
Yeah, donate a few bucks. Help a brother out, man. Just like,
yeah, man.
Even if it's just $1, that shit adds up.
I feel you.
It gives us a reason to keep doing this, man. Maybe if people actually fucking liked our content and enough to give us money, we would do it more regularly.
Yo, look, man, legit. I still do content regularly. All right, or like all the time. I do content.
That's true. I'm the money grubbing asshole at this point.
Like, yo, I do content because, all right, let me be honest here. All right, some of this content, legitimately, that I make is kind of like it's therapy for me. All right, it's my ability to get this shit out of my brain so I can sleep. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you ever watch Doug Stanhope and he's talking about like fucking, you know, I got to do narcotics to sleep.
Yeah. Because, it's like, have you ever tried to go to sleep sober? It's fucking impossible. Yeah. Like, as soon as you try, all of a sudden the circus music starts going in your head, da, 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 and your ex-wife is talking to you. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I have to get this shit out of my brain before I can go to sleep. Legit. Like, I don't have a choice, and I don't do any drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on anything. I don't drink much. I guess I'll be honest with you. These are the first beers I've had in probably about a month and a half, something like that.
Well, because you've been too busy driving.
Well, like, not just that, like, in general, I don't drink. I really don't. Like, I don't, you know, like, it's not something I thoroughly enjoy. It's just like smoking weed. It's not something I thoroughly enjoy. I don't really like being fucked up. I'd much rather deal with my demons out in front of me. Like, it's easier that way for me.
I totally understand. Give me a sec. I gotta pour a shot.
All right. I gotta pour a shot. Yo, fucking yeah, but like, man, listen, I've been fucking working and grinding and handling my business and doing all the shit I gotta do and trying to get these bills paid the fuck down. I'm gonna dig myself the fuck out of this hole I put myself in again. Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I think weed is for fucking communists. You know what I mean? That's my personal mentality. Because like every time a state legalizes weed, all of a sudden they come out as being blue and communistic.
Yeah, that's just... Yeah. You know what? I'm actually gonna say, like, you know, like a broken clock is right once a day, and like that's the only thing the communists have right is like legalize weed.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm cool with legalizing weed, but on the same point, like, I feel like weed makes you more communistic.
Yeah,
right.
Well, like it does to an extent. Like you had fucking like the new Libertarian Party candidate. It's even worse than Garrett Johnson, like Joe Jurgensen, whatever that bitch's name is. Like she's all trying to say how critical theory is. That's something like me, man. That's what I do a whole stream on every Saturday on iRate's channel. So make sure everybody listening.
And by the way, I figured out how to put this to you. All right, I did. I figured out how to put this to you.
All right.
All right.
Put it to me.
All right. So, okay, this is exactly why it is. I feel like that shit is it's bad. All right. And here's why. All right. Like the whole entire mentality. So when it really breaks down, what it is that we have a vast amount of females in college who don't belong in college in general, right? And we have a lot of females in the workforce and government who don't belong working because they're not competent at anything they do. And so when they have a hard time doing something, what they do is they go, that shit's racist, right? Or if they'll fucking look at somebody and they go, you're racist.
Yeah, and
right?
then they go into critical studies, which is easy because it's not hard. Okay. And they're allowed to call it racist.
Here's the thing though, right? Like, what it is, it's the same as like a female, like you standing here going, fucking like a female try to come out and play for the baseball team and like you throw the ball, you know what I mean? And she fucking misses or whatever the case is, right? And you know what I mean, like, fucking, you go, you suck. She goes, you're racist, right? And like, fucking, instead of going, no, you just suck, dude. Like, there's no need to call names. You know what I mean? Instead of you standing here saying that shit, what you're doing is you're literally going, I'm not racist. Let me explain to you why I'm not racist, right? Because that's fucking completely unnecessary. Because literally, there was no reason for you to call you a racist in the first place, right?
Wait,
and now you're just in that place where you're having a conversation about racism that you shouldn't fucking have in the first fucking place.
Wait, no, you're right, but I'm not the person sitting there explaining to the person that I'm throwing the ball to how I'm not racist. That's not me, right? I'm looking at the people that are the fucking male cucks that are doing that, and they're joining critical theory, and they're spreading this shit institutionally.
It's women who are spreading it institutionally.
No, it's not just women. It's not.
But it's a lot.
Yeah,
of women.
I'm sure that just because I know, like, at the base nature of human beings, like, dudes want to get their fucking dick wet, and they think that if they join onto this shit with women, that they're going to get their dick wet. When they won't, because at the end of the day, these women actually want strong, real men, but still, like, we know the mentality.
Yes.
All I'm trying to do is break it down on an academic level so that you have, like, real answers to the questions if those kind of people ask those questions. I know that on in the Twitter sphere, in like your normal conversations, it's probably not going to get you anywhere.
Well, like, no, what I'm saying is this, right? Remember that Bill Burr bit about fucking like, you know how like you can be winning an argument, but then like fucking she says some crazy shit and you call her a cunt, and then like fucking you have to deal with
just over
the fact that you right. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like all of a sudden now you're in this lane where.
But you're helping. You're helping my argument because that's what like critical theory has done. They've made a whole bunch of words to basically be like cunt. So as soon as you fucking say it and call them out, they're like, "Oh, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that like all black people are fucking less intelligent than white people?" And it's like, no, I never said that at all. But they still throw it out there and they fucking derail the entire conversation just because you decided to use that one word.
I'm gonna say something like, that's probably pretty bad, right? For me, right? But on the same point, like legit, if somebody calls you a racist, just go, "You stupid nigger," and then walk the fuck away.
Right? No, I don't. We've had this conversation several times. Like, if somebody calls me a racist anymore, like, they've diluted the meaning of the term to the point where, like, I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I would care a lot more if it was somebody that, like, in real life I was friends with, but on Twitter, somebody's just like, "Wow, you're such a racist asshole." I'm just, like, I'm more apt to just come across it was like, okay, yeah, I'm a racist, so that's fantastic, but prove me wrong. right?
Y'all want to say what
Like
up to
just a
Bloodletter Gil, man? Bloodletter 87 Gil. What up, my brother? You know what I'm saying? He just showed up in the chat. And Apple Bites here as well. Man, welcome, my brothers. Welcome. And Fat Andy, my nigga. I know if I said what up to you, I know I said what up in the motherfucking chat earlier, but I'll make sure, you know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate you being out here. And Privileged White Male, you know the deal, man. Jesus Christ was not a bitch made nigga. You know how
yeah.
the fuck this works.
On that note, Florida Man is in the waiting room wanting to drop in. Memes of Destruction. I promised him an after show last week. I didn't do it because not a whole lot of people were in. I hit you up too, and like you just weren't available last Saturday night.
Yeah,
but I told memes that this is the after stream. This is what I'm going to do for it. So, if you join the waiting room, I will drag you down. No matter what. Everybody else, I'm going to leave it up to Tom P. Versus what he wants to talk about as to whether or not he's going to drag you down.
Anybody wants to come and have a conversation, come and have a conversation. You know the deal.
Well,
man.
you want me to bring Florida Man down?
It's the Rumble Room. It's the Rumble Room, baby. It's the Rumble Room. You know the deal.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yo, Florida Man, what up, man? No. All right, your mic's still fucked up. Last time you were here, your mic was fucked up. Shit.
Like 99% of people that call in, they're just like, I don't know how to use Discord.
They're like, yo, I'm kind of a boomer. like, yo, I feel you. Like, yo, understand? Like, yo, look, yo, yeah. What up, man?
I didn't hit the fucking keyboard.
Ah, gotcha. Were you over in like fucking Monkey's joint where you got to fucking hit the goddamn push to talk thing?
Yeah, because that's how TFM rolls. I don't blame him though.
I feel you. I don't knock him at all either. I was on the same shit when I got on. I was like, I gotta change it the fuck over.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, just leave it on because sometimes Discord's a pain in the ass.
And I don't use it on my computer a whole lot. Like, especially like this week, I forgot my mouse. And have you ever tried to scroll up and down without a mouse on a fucking laptop on like the fucking?
Oh yeah, I use the laptop most of the time. Nope. I just now
hold up. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a bag of meth from this dude. Be right back.
Handle your business. Do what you got to do. Anyway, yeah, man. Fucking, we were talking about this critical race theory thing, and like, legit, man. I'm just like, I don't even want to engage in their argument. It's kind of where I'm at.
Like TFM was talking about, it's all about communism. All it leads is to communism. They just want their free shit. That's all it is. It all comes down to eventually.
Remotely, I mean, like that's kind of where it is. Like, I mean, when it really boils down to it, what it really boils down to is that it's really, honest to God, it's about the motherfuckers who can't compete, whining and fucking trying to find a way to drag the rest of us down to their fucking level.
Exactly. Or as well, it's people who can compete, but they're lazy as shit.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like, I feel where you are. But like, there was a point, like a lot of it is just like, yo, there's fucking too many broads in college, right? Who don't really have the ability to fucking do anything in college.
Oh God, my man, oh yeah. Because last time when I was in college and community, it was mostly almost every class. It was just females, and I'm just like, every time I did an argument, they got all offended. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, I can't even have conversations with people.
Funny enough, Brett Weinstein, far from a right-wing libertarian type, he came out and said it. He was just like, if you're sitting there and you've went ahead and went into some sort of critical theory studies, you've already admitted that you don't have the chops to do real science. And that's from a fucking lefty. Like, Brett Weinstein is leftist as fuck. You listen to that guy? Like, he knows it's bullshit.
Yo, I don't even want to label him as a leftist, right? Legit, because he's not a leftist, right?
Yeah,
Brett Weinstein, he's not really a leftist, though. He's really not.
No. Hold on. He is. This is where, like, I have a meme that I could probably share on screen. But I was looking at like
different and motherfucking Autark Dark North. I want to say what up, man. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Gave you a wrench. You know what I'm saying? This is a wrench, no state. Free speech to everybody. You know what I mean? But like, yo, I guess like, yo, like, for instance, he is anti-nuclear weapons, right? And like, that is something legit that I feel deep in my soul that he's right about.
Yeah, I do too. But he's also like very big on government intervening in the economy. But he argues, what I mean by it's not even about leftists. Like, it's about liberalism, like the classical definition, versus anti-liberal ideas. That's what it really is. Because libertarianism, it resides, like, all it is, the only reason we have a word for libertarian is because the word liberal got so bastardized that it doesn't mean what it used to.
Well, let me put it like this, right? I'm gonna put it this way: there are no libertarians anymore. They don't exist.
Agree.
Like legit. I mean, because like I've heard libertarians turn fascists, right? And there's libertarians legit who, you know, what I mean, don't really have libertarian solutions to shit. And like when I look at a problem, I go, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? How can we solve this? And in my head, I go, all right, well, we have all these places like these coal towns that are closing down. Like, why don't we fucking stand here and like, I don't know, get rid of the taxes and government there? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, you don't have to worry about whether or not you can keep your fucking house. You know what I mean? Like, why don't we do things of this nature? Why don't we get the government the fuck out of your way so that, like, maybe, you know, you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you can start a business. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about millions of fucking permits and shit in a fucking city.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's well within, like, you could get people that are like considered themselves on the left or on the right to agree with you on that. Like, you don't have to do.
There's no one saying this,
but you can't get people that believe in critical race
here's a
theory
problem
on
though.
that because they're anti-liberal. They don't believe in that way of thinking.
Well, here's the thing. For libertarians, I used to watch back in the day a lot of John Stossels. I used to follow a lot of libertarians online, but they never talk about a solution. Just a lot of libertarians I just see or try to talk to, they never talk about why things are the way they are. They never talk women's voting rights or anything. They just bitch about taxes. Like, okay, what are the solutions? What needs to happen? What are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
they just
those
keep
are
bitching.
those are libertarians. Like, the only libertarians like really we're talking about, I think, are the people that are the descendants of Mises and the people in the Mises Institute. Everybody else is a joke, especially
like
the current Libertarian Party.
I don't want to talk about women's rights. Definitely not.
I mean, like, here's the thing about like the libertarian, like, and again, like it's the same thing as the anti-SJW people. Like, they don't offer fucking solutions. They just whine and bitch and make content about anti-SJW bullshit.
Yeah, libertarianism itself is not a tool to solve problems.
It's too.
I think it's a philosophical framework.
No, it's a tool to solve problems. It is absolutely a tool to solve problems, dude. Legit. I just gave you one libertarian thing that was an absolute problem solver. How about we end child support and we can fucking have 50% of the fucking crime we have tomorrow?
Yeah, but you could do that. Like, you could explain that, like, from the libertarian's perspective, but not necessarily have libertarianism being the actual end goal to everybody. Like, you can prove that libertarianism has the best way of looking at it. And you can isolate it by issue. That's really all I'm getting at. Is you don't have to be like, instead of trying to be a hardcore libertarian about everything, let's just find our best arguments and win on it, please.
People are too emotional arguments, my man. It just won't work.
I mean, like, yo, here's the thing, right? Legit. My problem I run into on a regular basis is that, you know, I mean, like, libertarians really aren't fucking libertarian. Like, they still like the government, and, you know, I mean, fucking want to use the government against their enemies and all this fucking dumb shit, right? And like, we can use libertarianism as a tool to solve a lot of these fucking issues, but we just don't fucking do it.
Yeah, maybe using like the word tool, I said it wrong. Like, it's a philosophical way of looking at the world that you could apply to things. And so in that sense, it is a good tool.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good answer for like a majority of the fucking problems that we're having. Like, you are, see, and the thing is, it's about perspective, I guess, right? Like, you know, when you start having a perspective, you start reading about shit and learning about stuff, right? And you realize that the American government sucks because it's never had to be good, right? Legit. And just the problem, Applebite, right? This is the thing. He said, roll back the New Deal. Like, yo, this is the thing, right? And this is where I'm getting down to with this whole thing. All right. If you go to communities that were, you know, I mean, like, they were industrialized and then they lost their industry, you literally have to eliminate all the leeches and layers of taxes and bullshit that was created while they became industrialized and while they were industrialized. Because if you don't, you still have things feeding on shit that's not there.
What you're trying to tell me is that, like, if you go to countries like Bangladesh and use your international authority as a very wealthy nation that has profited from liberal ideology, but didn't try to regulate them the same way you would your country that's very wealthy, that they're going to go bankrupt because it turns out that they have no way of adhering to those regulations and actually being able to produce anything? Are you trying to say that? Because
yes, I am.
That's fucking racist.
Yes, I am. Like, yo, and that's really where it gets down to. And when you have like a country as large as ours is, right? And this is why you have to go back to the state, right? You know what I'm saying? Go back to the state level. You can't have a nationwide fucking policy about anything, right? Because nationwide, all of us are on a different fucking level and shit, right?
Yeah, in reality, the way some states have broken up, like, we should probably have like 70 states, but that doesn't involve expanding outside the continental US. Like, they should have just broken up. Like, look at all the non-coastal areas of California.
Right.
Like, they really, really hate the coastal areas. They have completely different ideas. They should be completely different states at this point.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is in the majority of the states. Like, people in northern Michigan fucking hate Detroit, right? People in the middle of Illinois hate Chicago, right?
It's
like,
really the cities.
Yeah,
that the blue fuckers live in.
That's where it is. And like, yo, blue, like, cities are going to be blue, right? No matter what happens.
It's just the nature of things.
Yeah, like, cities have to be blue. There's no choice, because like, you're like, when you're in a city, everybody can't own a car. Everybody can't, you know what I mean, stand here and have their own service coming in for, you know, each of their different internet and electric providers, because they live inside of an apartment building. So they all have to like share whichever one they're going to have. Right. So, and the collectivists for the fucking trash and things of this nature. So they're going to be more communistic. You know, I mean, it is what it is. They have to band together. Like, the city is our greatest and our worst motherfucking creation as human beings. Legit.
Oh yeah. People who want to be left alone, or, you know, they farm lands. They just, I don't want you to live in the cities. I live, you know, suburbs or as far away as I can.
And I want to know how the fuck it is that people in the Appalachians who are losing these coal mines legit are fucking eating at food banks. The fuck is that fucking dumb shit? Legit. Jonathan Doe, Kevin Dugan, what up? Right? Fucking, but like, yo, how the fuck are they eating at food bank? Like, bro, you're in the Appalachians. Grow food, stupid.
Oh yeah, I saw the video you made. Yeah, it's like, dude, Jesus Christ. My God, it's not that hard.
Some of the best soil in the fucking world. You're over here going, we need more food, man. We can't eat. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Legit, I can go buy a chicken in the morning. In the morning, I can go buy a chicken if I want to, right? I can go buy like fucking 10 chickens right now. That's what the fuck I wanted to do.
Hey, right now, this is a funny story. I usually buy groceries for like $40 just for me a month. No big deal. My grandma actually invited me to buy me a bunch of meat because for some reason they're giving her too much food stamp. It's like, I already bought so much food and I still have like $200 in food stamps. I don't know what to do with this. It's like, what the hell is going on? Why is the government giving even way more money than even all people need? What the hell?
Yeah. Like, I've talked about this like a billion times on my stream. It's specifically with this like critical theory nonsense. At least Marxists had this. I mean, it was a bad economic theory, but they had one, and they've completely abandoned it. Right now, you just have a whole bunch of people that bitch about capitalism, and like, the way they think about things is: step 1, disrupt and dismantle the capitalist system. Step 2, step 3, communist utopia. And that's really all there is to it. They have no economic arguments whatsoever.
Isn't it profit right after?
Like, you actually see them talking about how you've seen retweets like 100,000 people retweeted the idea that the whole idea of an economy is made up by like white Western civilization and is racist in and of itself, not understanding what economizing actually is. Like, everybody does it. It's a thing.
Yo, I watched 4 fucking videos today from 4 different economic channels, right? One from the Silver Report, one from Money GPS, one from Gerald Salente, and one from Economics Explained, right? And so, like, all of them had the same exact fucking point, all of them, right? But Money GPS explained it better than everybody else did. He explained it the same way I did, right? It's really simple. But all of them sat here and they went, "Oh, the billionaires are getting richer," right? You know what I mean? While the poor people are getting poorer, it's the K-shaped recovery, right? And I'm standing here in my head, like just trying to like make sure my brain doesn't leak out the side of my fucking ears, because no one understands when you devalue your currency and print shit the fuck out. Individuals that have things are going to end up having those things be more valuable.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Whenever you decide that printing money is your best way out of things, then everything is K-shaped.
Oh, like, yeah. And not only that, here's the other half. Like, yo, Keynesianism only works if you tighten your belt during the good times. Legit. You have to.
Yeah. It's like, it would be a lot different if we were sitting here in a situation where the government had no debt and it had savings of, let's say, $2 trillion. And then all of a sudden, COVID-19 hit. And the government actually had enough money in savings to put that money back into the economy and use that to keep people afloat while they use dramatic measures. But that's not what our government does ever. Like, they don't save any money. They've basically
Never
adopted
have.
modern. Well, they got close.
Why save it when it's not theirs? It's taxpayers. Why should they have to save? Just put a gun to people's head and get more.
I mean, understand something, like everybody and all of them missed the point. And that's really something that bothers me too. They all missed the point. Like, yo, the whole reason why they did all this shit, legit, the reason why they keep bailing out the fucking banks and putting money into the markets is because that's where everybody's 401ks are at. That's the only reason. That's the whole fucking purpose of this shit, is to drive up the market so that when individuals who are all retiring in mass don't end up starving to death. That's why. Because if they end up having them not have any fucking money when they go to pull their fucking money out, then the whole system comes crashing down.
Yeah.
Because it's 70 million people who do own homes, who do pay fucking taxes, who do pay property taxes, and who are keeping the fucking goddamn government afloat right now.
I mean, I agree with that. I think there's a little bit extra to it where the people that are in government that make these decisions, they love pretending like they have real power over the market.
Yeah.
They love pretending that they can pass these policies and fix something that is like systemic I mean, it's always a problem that is systemic of what government policy forced the market to do. Every time it crashes, that's what it is.
I mean, the people I wouldn't mind starving to death are the non-vet baby boomers. They can go fuck themselves all the way till Sunday.
All right. Look,
stop
something like,
stop feeding kids in Africa.
Okay, I am not allowed back on Frank's channel because I may have said that we should give out fucking COVID blankets and pillows to the motherfucking people in the nursing homes. Right.
Nice.
Well, I know where that came from. We're like, well, like the plus side of this is we might like fucking get rid of some Social Security debt that the boomers acquired. So
I mean, but the real bitch is the Young Turks picked up on that.
They did? Oh, they're smart enough to pick up on that?
Oh, well, so they would have only been smart enough if somebody threw that out there, and then they also were like, can we blame Trump for this?
No. What they did was they said, fucking white supremacists are trying to weaponize the COVID. And I was like, oops.
Oh, shit. They knew. Damn it.
Oops.
Sorry, I farted.
My bad. Yeah, but fucking, like, man, listen, I get real fucking, like, I don't know, I just get real tired of fucking just the bullshit and the nonsense. And legit, I'm probably gonna have to make a video about like 3 channels I really like again, right? Because like motherfuckers just don't understand economics and they keep pandering to these fucking retards. And I'm getting tired of hearing about food shortages. I really am, legit. Like today, I went and sent my fucking I went and sent my girl to go get steaks. Right? I said grab 3 steaks. You know what I'm saying? Some baked potatoes, whatever, because I wanted to get enough for her, my dad. You know, to make sure they ate. And like fucking, so like I got some, you know, I got some steaks, and I get the steaks home, and all the steaks are at the fucking date. Right today. Say she asked them to cut steaks, and they fucking gave her old fucking steaks that were about to go bad. Right? And I'm standing here and I'm like, yo, they have so much fucking meat at this goddamn store that legit they're fucking trying to get rid of their fucking shit that's about to go bad. And there's a fucking food shortage apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't like, people are fucking dumb.
I mean, hey, earlier this year, people were going crazy over toilet paper. What?
Yeah, man. I went and
That's
bought
still crazy
ammunition.
to
I
me.
saw that shit.
Oh, that's another thing.
We talked about that right before you joined the channel. Tom Pnoid noticed that people were going crazy over toilet paper, and what did Tom Pnoid do? He bought ammunition, which is the correct.
No, that's what I did too. And what's fucking stupid is I finally was getting my my guns late last year, but getting ammo early this year, and now all this shit, I just went, oh fuck, ammo's gonna go up. I know it is. And as soon as I went to get my D license, a lot of ex-military and ex-sheriffs like, yep, we gotta get ammo here, and we got raped as soon as all this crap started. I'm like, shit.
Yo, Nicki Minaj is in our chat.
Wow. Damn, Pnoid, you're getting popular.
I know, man. Nicki Minaj follows me and shit. And she said, hem that dude up, P. I said, I got it. Don't worry, man. I got him. Don't worry. I got him. Like, yo, it's not a big deal for me. This is light work. Everything's fucking easy as far as shit's concerned. And I'm fucking tired of these dumb motherfuckers continuing to talk who have no idea what the fuck it is they're talking about.
You know what? I'm so really tired of these fucking leftists like Tim Pool. Fuck that guy. All of a sudden, they're not all pro-gun, but they're not going to change their ways. They're not going to change their politics or anything. I want to just grab them through the fucking screen and choke them, you stupid motherfuckers.
Oh, did Tim Pool flip-flop again?
No, it's some of the videos I've watched because unfortunately I see one video of his and I get flooded, and I'm like, all right, I watch a couple.
Look.
This
you can't expect that much out of people. Tim Pool is still like, fuck that, I'm voting for Trump. And his boy Adam that went and made his own stream. They're like, fuck that, we're voting for Trump. So the fact that Tim Pool, like, who forever said, I don't like Trump, I can't vote for Trump, it's like, never mind, I'm voting for Trump. I'm sorry, that's enough for me. Like, he realizes that the vote for Trump is the middle finger vote.
Yo, it's not even a middle finger vote, right? It's not. I mean, it's only the middle finger to like LA and New York, but like, it's not the middle finger vote to anybody really in general. You know what I'm saying? It's just not like the fucking Trump vote, legit. And this is the part that bothers me about the Trump vote is it's a vote for the fucking system, right? And I want the boog. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm excited about the boog. Tennessee Marine, what up, man?
Yeah, but my brother, who are you going to vote for to make that happen? Trump. That's the answer.
George Bush Senior.
Yeah, Theodore Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
I'm just pissed because now ammo's gotten even more expensive. I mean, I still buy it every time I get paid, at least a box or two, and I got plenty. It's like, really? The one time I need to get shit and all these blue state dipshits. Oh my god. Oh, police aren't good? Oh, shit, I gotta defend myself. Oh, shit, the real world isn't fun. No, it's not.
Well, like, again, like, I've never liked police, and I don't want to stand with them.
Neither have
I. I'm cool. I don't need police. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, the police are basically there to bother me. They're not there to fucking bother, you know what I'm saying, like, the individuals who are doing wrong. You know, like, they don't really give a fuck about that. They care about, you know what I mean, pulling people over and generating more money to pay their fucking.
Oh, yeah.
One
thing about Florida is we love our guns.
Local officials to come bother me some fucking. Yeah.
By the way,
dude, we have more hunters. We have like more hunters per square mile than anywhere in the country.
All right,
it's good.
Great. That is less important than the fact that Kevin Duggan donated $5 to say True Stream Media did a video today comparison to the times of the Duke of Edinburgh and oh my god, I'm hiccuping all of a sudden.
I hear you. You said the Duke of Edinburgh?
Yeah, read your Streamlabs.
Man, listen, I gotta go to Streamlabs first to read it. Hang on a minute. I gotta open this shit up, Streamlabs. Fucking gotta go there, gotta fucking sign in, fucking log in. Come on, pussy, go.
You kids in your streams.
You kids and your goddamn horses and buggy whips.
You know, the last place I lived in, I was living with a fat as fuck baby boomer who I let him use my laptop, and guess what he said? Take a big guess what he said.
What do you say?
Oh, I don't know how to use them doohickeys.
Yo, look, legit, when I got my first laptop, legit, I asked Excel, how do I download the YouTubes?
That's a true story. True story. I was like, you go to youtube.com.
Okay, so Kevin Dugan said True Stream Media did a video today comparison to the times of the Duke in Edinburgh and Fabian socialism. Statist combines church and state with moral sin code like red flag laws, is my opinion as well. Anybody understand what the fuck you just said?
No, I mean I didn't, which is why I was hiccuping so much while I tried to read it.
Okay,
I was touching myself.
All right, yeah, I got Streamlabs open, right? And I just read your joint, right? And so, like, basically, he said did a video today, comparison to the times of the Duke of Edinburgh and Fabian socialism. Statist combines church and state with the moral sin code, like the red flag laws, is my opinion. Okay, so do I know what Fabian socialists are? No, Excel, do you know what Fabian socialists are? Excel?
They sound very familiar, but off the top of my head, no.
Socialist for the church? I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't really know who fucking Fabian socialists are. Hang on, let me look up Fabian socialists. Hang on, Fabian.
Socialist. I mean, they have socialists in the title, so like communists, they need to be thrown out of a helicopter.
Hang on, I'm opening it up to find out what Fabian socialism is. Because you know me, man, like I love learning about shit. The Fabian Society is a British socialist organization whose purpose is to advocate the principles of democratic socialism via gradualist and reformist efforts in democracy rather than by an evolutionary overthrow.
Yeah, now that you brought it up, I remember that George Orwell was a member of the society.
Yo, George Orwell was a weird character though, when it came down to it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, because he was a socialist until like he realized what socialism did. Right? You know what I mean? Like fucking because like he started off as a socialist, standing here as like whatchamacallit. God damn it, fucking Fabian.
I think he was still a socialist, like to the end of his life.
He wasn't. But he really wasn't.
It was hold on. Like socialism has this utopian aspect around it. He at the very least, he realized that utopian aspect is not. It's not compatible with reality, right? Like, I mean, I think most of his writings explain that.
He actually did a book that was anti-socialism at one point. Right. And like fucking because he went and he traveled around the northern part of Britain. Right. And he sat there and he saw what socialism begot. And like fucking he was not a fan of it in any way, shape, or form. All right. So it's a democratic socialist society, right? When it really comes down to it. FDR. Okay. So the democratic socialist ideology, can y'all hear me? Fucking just in case, I don't know if fucking nobody else is talking but me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. So FDR and Theodore Roosevelt and guys like Woodrow Wilson, I can't stand progressivism, right? Because Progressivism requires the state, and the United States is not good as acting as a government, right? Like the United States, for instance, didn't build its first road until 70 years after it was a country. Excuse me, after it was a country, right? The Council on National Policy, the CNP is. I do not know how powerful the CNP is. I know about the fucking CFR, right? I never even heard of the fucking CNP, right? Fucking, I know the CFR is a fucking super powerful goddamn agency and shit. I mean, are you talking about like Britain? You know what I mean? Because like it seems like I know they're, I don't know, man. Fucking sitting here looking around, fucking organizational growth. Immediately upon his accession, began attracting many prominent George Bernard Shaw, fucking H.G. Wells, Graham Wallace, Ramsey McDonald. These are fucking people. None of these people are goddamn fucking whatchamacallit. Yeah, they promoted eugenics and shit. Fucking yeah, I don't know. Anyway, right? Fucking so how important is the Council for National Policy? I don't fucking really know, to be honest with you. What the fuck, man? Yo. Mic check, mic check, mic check. What do I got going on?
You sound sexy, don't worry.
Yo, Tom P.
We gotta go. Excel got a fucking personal emergency. Yo, we gotta go. I apologize for ending this shit early. You know what I mean?
No. Feel free to go back live on your with your shit later. But I gotta get off, and I'm the person running the train. But I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta do. All right, yo, man, fucking do what you gotta do. Peace be like one motherfuckers. Thank